Hey guys, Ray from loveyourrv.com. Today I'm going to do a little bit of patching to my awning. This is a Dometic, I think it's a 9100 power awning, and it's sort of seen better days. It's over 7 years old now, and we spend, of course, in the winter we're down in the desert sun, boondocking a lot, and almost every day this awning is down shading the rig from the sun. And then summers here we face south as well and use it almost every day, so this awning's had a lot of time in the sun. I do use the Aerospace 303 protectant, and this worked pretty good. Most of the awning is in really good shape, like this part here, but up right at the top where it rolls together, it's getting a little shoddy and starting to come apart. So I'm going to have to replace this awning pretty soon, but I don't want to do it now while I'm up here in Canada. It's quite expensive for this type of stuff. I figure if I can hold off till I get down south around Yuma Quartzsite, you can get some pretty good deals down there for this material. So I'll just show you all the problems I'm having and what I'm going to do to patch it. Let's just go underneath here. Just this last year, this summer, I've noticed, I was looking up one day and I'm like, hey, I can kind of see through there. You can see this spot here. That's where the top layer is peeling off from the under layer, and it's happening in several spots. There's another spot up there you can see. All along there. And then I decided to take a closer inspection. I got up on my ladder. Let's go up here a little closer. When I was looking at this seam, there were spots. You can see where the threading is starting to come apart in different spots up there. Right there. So I'd like to patch that up. And I'm thinking what I'm going to do is, there is stuff called clear awning tape that people use to patch rips and stuff. But looking online, that stuff's pretty expensive, so I think I might go with some clear Gorilla tape. I can get it a little cheaper, and I know that stuff works really well. Let me just go on the roof and give you a look at the top side. Put the camera down so I don't die going up here. Okay, a little bit of an overcast day today, but quite calm, pleasant. Get the day to work out here. Okay, so you can see from the top. There we go, that's the worst one there. I guess the material is just drying out so bad, it's starting to flake off. So I got to get on that. So I think if I put a strip of that tape along the up top seam and the bottom seam, and then kind of use some to patch it where it's coming apart here, I may be able to get some more time out of the awning. You can see where it's discolored. That's where it rolls up at the very end, so it's always exposed to the sun. But they don't last forever, that's for sure. So, gonna hit the local hardware store. Stay tuned. Okay, so I got myself a few rolls of the Gorilla Tape Clear, and this stuff can be used to patch all sorts of things. It's got listed on here inflatables, tarps, tents, so and it can even work underwater, so it should do a good job on the awning, I figured. So this goes for less than half the price of the standard RV Camco awning repair tape. The awning repair tape that I saw the roll, it was 3 inches wide by 15 feet. This stuff's a little narrower. It's 1.88 inches, so just under 2 inches. But you get 27 feet, so you know you get at least double or more of the tape. So it's a little cheaper to go with the Gorilla Tape. I think it'll work okay. First, though, I'm going to prep the surface. I've washed the awning area with soap and water. Now I'm going to take some isopropyl alcohol and clean off any grease that may remain. Just want the surface as clean and dry as possible so I get the best stick out of the tape. So I'll do that, and then we'll start laying down some of this tape on the awning. So I slowly worked my way a little bit at a time, putting good pressure with my hand. And I've come along with my little seam roller there and added a little more pressure to it just so the tape's stuck right down. Did pretty good at not getting any bubbles in it. And it seems pretty stuck on there, pretty solid. So we'll roll it up a bit and get to work on the top part now. Seem to have quite the audience today. A couple eagles and some vultures taking in the Love You RV activities. Okay, so I've rolled the awning back in. Got my Werner ladder. That's been a great addition. I've had it about 2 years now. I use it all the time. So I've set it up so I can climb up there and start putting a seam of tape along the inside there so I don't ruin the rig. I just taped on some pool noodles, again with Gorilla Tape. Honestly, I'm not sponsored by Gorilla Tape. No affiliation at all. I just like the stuff. Sticks well. Okay, so I'm going to go up there, give everything a clean, and then I can start laying tape along the inside seam up there. Right, Beagle? Get you stay out of the way. Here, go on the big bed. Come here, go on the big bed. There you go. Lay down. So, we got one strip down there right along the threaded seam. Got it pretty straight. Not too many crinkles or bubbles or anything. So, I think I'm going to run a second one in front of that. Cover up most of that cracking, peeling, and then I'll use whatever's left to kind of spot fix. The stuff is pretty flexible, so I'm hoping that it's going to be able to roll up and not get all distorted. Time will tell, I guess. Well, continue on. Okay, there we go. The awning out. Let's bring her in, see what happens. Okay, seems okay. I can sort of understand maybe why it gets so corroded up there. It's always exposed to the sunlight, but also I bet a lot of water kind of gets pooled up there over time. Starts to degrade the fabric. I notice a lot of the new RVs now, they have sort of a vinyl cover that goes over that. When you suck it back in, it's shielded from the sun, but hopefully that's going to do the job for me until I can get to a place where I can get a decent price on a replacement fabric for this awning. It's kind of looking a little sad. I'm just sort of mulling over in my mind how the best way to change this this fabric is. I've kind of looked at the official instructions, and it looks like they have to take quite a bit of hardware apart to change it. But looking at it, I think up there there's like a screw up in there and one at the other side, and then the fabric can move along a channel and you can pull it out. So that leaves this, and you can see there's a channel there for the flap, and then there's another one right here. There it is, that it goes in. There's kind of a bead that sits in there. So I think what they want you to do is the motor's at the other end. I wouldn't want to get too involved with that, but at this end they want you to take this off. I guess drill out these rivets and pull that. But inside here, as far as I read, there's a big spring that's wound maybe 10, 11, 12 times, so it's under quite a bit of tension. So guys will unwind it, I guess you put like a pin or a cotter pin through here to stop it from unwinding, then undo this arm, and then get some, you know, heavy pliers or vice grips, undo it, and then unwind the tension, do your job. But I did see another guy's video where what he did is he, if you look in here, this is a notch that's cut out for putting in awning lights and stuff like, you know, sunshades and things. They can slide right in there. So if I was to, what he did is he went and notched out right there, drilled through there and made his own notch on both sides, and then he was able to do the install without pulling that cap and that spring off. Just put the cotter pin in there, I guess, to take this off, and then you'd be able to slide everything slowly along. So I think that might be an easier way, but anyway, I'm just spitballing here. Anybody has any advice, appreciate it. Hopefully I won't have to tackle that for a number of months or even longer. We'll see how long this patch job hangs in there. Anyway, until next time, Ray from loveyourrv.com. Thanks for watching, folks. Cheers, everyone. Go for a walk, Angie? Yeah, we should take you out for a walk.